Okay, so I'm out here at the mound. I've done zero research. I just felt guided to come out here real fast before my next appointment, just to see how I feel and what's going on out here. So let's walk over. My initial feeling being out here, I feel really guided. I feel at peace. Normally, I wouldn't feel safe in a spot like this, being the only one out here. But I feel really guided to be here. I feel like today is a special day. And I feel like I was always meant to come here. And I feel like this is not going to be my last time here. I feel like I'm supposed to be exploring this place. But right now, I'm going to explore this mound. See how I feel. I feel like this is the home of my ancestors. And that's why I'm here. I've had experiences with my ancestors, Native Americans, who have told me that I've been here before. Like, I know this land. That wasn't this specific place that I'm at today, but that within itself opened me up, interdimensionally, to acknowledge that how could I have been here and know this place if I never been here in this life? It would have to be another life. I think that this mound right here is supposed to be a burial site, an archaeological site. I'm not feeling connected to it yet. If I'm honest, I feel like I'm hearing bait and switch. They're not going to tell us where the real mounds are, because we would get activated. They have dummy mounds. Oh my goodness. Is this a dummy mound? I don't know. I could just be doubtful. I'm definitely going to do a reading when I get back. But I'm not connecting to this site yet. I don't feel good here. I have a bad feeling here. It's like a feeling of disgust. Something disgusting happened here. This is a disgusting place. I'm feeling nervous. I'm feeling anxious. I'm feeling deaf. I'm feeling like a bunch of bodies just piled up on top of each other in a heap, and a disgraceful way to be buried. It's a shame. A shame. Something is shameful about this situation here. If we only could really see what this is, we would fix it. It's not safe here either because of the trauma. So people with trauma can pick up spirits here. These spirits, fallen spirits. Lots of heartache. My heart is sinking. Interesting. It's interesting. It's going to rain too. It's raining. It's so interesting because, just so you guys know, I'm not drinking coffee either. This is milk. I'm like, why would it rain when it was a perfect day when I left the house? You know, see that blue sky? But as I started getting over this way, it started raining, and I was like, or looking like it was going to rain. And now that I'm right here on the mound, it's just, stuff's not, the energy's not lining up. It's like, am I even going to be able to really appreciate this spot? My chest is hurting. Not strong, but tense. My chest is tense. Let's look at this from the bottom, because it's really starting to rain now. This is the mound. We're on it. It's really starting to rain too. I can't believe it. It's like, go, you don't need to be here. You seen, you felt, you know. Now go. Yeah, I don't like this spot. Look how it's raining. This is it, y'all. The sad, sorry, disgusting mound of shame. This is why I don't be saying a lot of things publicly, because I picked up Sakara again. Oh my goodness, I picked up Sakara again. This is okay. I'm gonna put this on pause for a minute. I was recording on the way up here, and I was talking about how the ancestors were leading me to this place, and how they wanted me to connect to the goddess of the sea. And I was getting into the goddess of fire and the goddess of water. And I said, who is Sekhmet? Sekhmet is the original impulse that separated from Ra. And then I said, well, if Sekhmet came from Ra, then Ra would have been part of Sekhmet. Like, Sekhmet was male and female. So when the female aspect separated from the male aspect, it created two separate deities. So what was the actual deity? And I heard it was Sakara. Sakara. So the Saka separated from the Ra. It could have been the Raka. It could have been Sakaraka. Separated. The male and the female, the fire and the water. And then when I heard Sakara, it reminded me of when I was at Saqqara, Egypt. And when I was there, I was picking up some very foul things about the dynasty and what happened there, and that temple and that pyramid. It was the same situation with me picking up a lot of dark energy and what happened to the divine female, the divine feminine, how she was banned from the land. You never hear this. The divine feminine was banned in Egypt. Oh my goodness. This is where this is going. I'm going to pause here because I'm not ready for all of this. I am not. This is not what I was expecting at all. But then I can see why I would be sent here to heal and to speak life and restoration and uncovering what's been hidden. And I'm telling you, this is a mound of shame. This is the mound of shame. It stopped raining. I was about to truck up out of here. I'm gonna see what I pick up over on this side. I keep thinking trash. This is how this was thought of. This is how it was built. This is what it was thought of. Like, we're just going to throw a bunch of bones over here, and it's just a heap of trash. And they just left it. It's not a holy site. It's a site of, it's a desecration is what I'm picking up. Desecration. I hope somebody have spoken about this desecration and these mounds. This is my first time being at a mound. I was intrigued. I was impressed. I wanted to visit one. And here I am, y'all. And it is not a happy sight. This work needs to be done here. And more knowledge and information needs to be uncovered about this here, is what I'm getting. All right, not much to this space, so I'm not feeling the energy, so I think I'm gonna just head on out. So I turned off the camera and I said I was about to head out, and then when I turned the camera off, I heard something said, "No, you ain't. You did come down here for a reason. Don't you remember? You got all your tools in your bag." And I was like, oh, okay. So I have everything. I have an oracle in my bag. I have sacred water, incense, crystals. I have everything here for a ritual. So I'm coming back, and I'm gonna sit right here on this bench looking at the mound here. And I'm gonna do a ritual and see what the ancestors brought me here for, I guess. Look at that. Even the phone is sitting, got a space to sit up here. This is interesting. If it don't start raining again. Okay, so I'm just recording this for posterity because the video of the ritual stopped while I was doing the ritual. So I feel like something blocked the camera from recording while I was recording the ritual. It was a very passionate ritual. It was very much called for. All the cards in the reading, not one of those cards showed up on the camera. And the reading confirmed everything that I was feeling. There was no good energy on that site at all. There was no ascended masters, no ascended energy, no saints, no angels, no devils. Trauma, pain, misery, war, fighting, negativity, sorrow. Just a lot of sadness there. And what was coming up during the reading is that it was much more recent burial site of slaves that than what we're being told. I feel, I don't know any history. I don't know how old the site is. It's not a holy site for sure. It's some kind of desecrated burial mound where a lot of people were murdered, massacred, and dumped. It's a dumping ground. It's nothing that our ancestors did willingly or wanted to participate in, and the souls were trapped there. And the ancestors sent me there to open up a portal of light so that they could transition back home. I did another reading to see if the transition was successful, and it was. The Six of Wands came out. The Ten of Cups came out. The Justice card was in the final outcome. The Strength card was there, which is an angelic card. Victory, strength, success, family, restoration, healing was all there. It's a pity that the recording was stopped, because that recording could have helped a lot of people do this work. These mounds need to be cleared. Portals need to be open so that these souls can transition back home. They're stuck in the spots. The Four of Pentacles came up. They're disinherited. They're cut off from their royal bloodline, from communication, from restoration, from peace. They're locked in a state of spiritual psychosis. They're miserable and very much aware of it. They attach to people that come there, and they put people in psychosis through their connection to these lost souls. I can't believe the video was cut off. It had nothing to do with the will of the Most High. It was just a lot of bad energy. Just a lot of bad energy. You know, I didn't do a lot of readings, so I can't say there wasn't any demonic entities there, but something, you know, as soon as I started getting into the energy, I didn't feel comfortable there. I didn't want to stay. I wanted to leave. And then it started raining all of a sudden, and I felt like something wanted me to leave. And it wasn't until I was getting ready to leave that the ancestors told me, no, you got your tools. You came here to do a work. And I did that work, and they wanted me there to do that work. But I did feel like something didn't want me there, and I blamed that force for blocking the camera. So I'm definitely going to do another reading when I get home. I'm at the library right now. That's about a mile from the spot. I'm going to do a little research, and then I'm going to head back home and do a reading.